Alright guys, welcome, like I said, to the SMD challenge. This is something that's been going around on Twitter and all over the place from OSH Park and some people there on Tendy that are doing this, and it's actually pretty fun. I will get into this and show you what it is, so stay tuned. It's coming up right here, right now on misperry. Okay guys, so here is the SMD challenge. So what this is basically it's going to challenge you to see how tiny you can solder. So let me get this out of the way. And basically this is itty bitty. Let me see if I can zoom in. So I can zoom way in. Okay, so I don't know, I may not be able to get as far in as I would like. Let's see if I can just hold it closer. See if I can, will it focus? Will it focus? I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to focus. All right. So basically what we can do is it starts off, what it is you've got an AT Tiny that goes on here. You also have different package sizes, all right? So it's going to start at 1206 and it's going to go down to 0805, 0603, 0402, and then the dreaded, the awful 0201 is what it's going to go down to, all right? So I basically have the package. They give you all the different components here. I don't know, can you even see that? Those little tiny dots, that's 0201. 0201 is teeny, teeny, tiny. So what we're going to do is I am going to see how good my soldering skills are at soldering by hand this whole deal. Now, once it's over with, I should be able to put a battery in it and all of them should light up if it did good. Now, we may go ahead and once I get through trying to solder this, we'll look at it under the microscope one. So I think that's probably what I'll do. I may switch to the microscope camera and we'll go from there. But let's see if I can get this going here. Okay guys, here we go. So there it is. I got it like basically taped down so that way you can watch me do this. So I got it under the microscope so you can really see it really well. We'll see how good I really am at soldering up this stuff. So let's go ahead and let's start with something simple. This video may go on for a while because it may take me quite a while to get this stuff on there. So right now I'm trying to peel the stuff out of the package. Oh, and I just lost the 0201s. Okay, so I've got to get them back into their package, so you'll have to excuse me for a minute. Oh my gosh, these are so tiny. They at least, I think it's nice, they at least give you a couple of them. So that way if you totally screw up, like I just did, you don't lose them. You have a couple to lose. It's okay. It's hard because you can't breathe. If you breathe, you can blow them off the board. So it's really hard. I may end up getting a mask. I think I'm going to ultimately get a mask. Sorry, you're just listening to me talk, but I'm going to get a mask so that way I don't blow these off of the board. So, all right, because your breath can like just launch these things. It's terrible. All right. Now the really hard part is going to be the LEDs because the LEDs are directional, and attempting to see them is going to be a real pain. So first thing we're going to do is I've got the AT Tiny here. Now if you notice there's that little dot that's on it. That little dot is for pin 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a little solder down. So let's get going. I'm going to reel me off some solder here. I'm going to move some things around on my bench. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's see how we go here. So get a little bit of goop here. I'm going to grab my AT Tiny. Get her on there. Really good. Move it a little bit. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and lock the rest of that guy down. So let's go real easy. We'll start with the 1206. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't tin these pads. Now I'm right-handed, so I like to use my right hand to hold my soldering iron. That's just me. Okay, so now first is the 1206 stuff. So peel some of these off here. And I will attempt to get them out of their packaging. Okay, there's the 1206 resistor. Deal like this, it's a real pain. So there's the LED. So now what I'm going to do is I've got an eye loop. I don't know if you guys can, it's hard to show you, but I've got an eye loop so that I will be using to look at this stuff to figure out which direction this is supposed to go. And the only problem with this that I can see is it has no directional markings. Fantastic. All right, here we go. So we're going to take this, we'll give it a little heat here, and voila. So there's that guy. Ooh, I'm knocking my other stuff around over here. Hold on. So there's that guy. Let's take and get this guy on, shall we? And there's him. I'm really hoping I've got him the right way. Now, I will show you a trick with these little tiny LEDs. A trick that you can do is if you take a voltmeter that has the ohms, where when you put the two together, I don't know if you can hear that. Sometimes, or actually, I'll put it on diode test. If you put it on diode test, then the positive should go to the anode, and then the negative should go to the cathode, and it should light up. We may have it backwards. So now I'm going to flip the probes. Yep, I have it backwards. See it lighting up? So I have it backwards. So, we got to flip it around. All right, so that was not the way it was supposed to go. Now this is no problem. Once you get both sides soldered, then it becomes a problem. So I have now reversed the LED. We will solder it back on. There it is. There it is. Just check one last time to make sure. I should go this route, and there it is. It lights up. All right, good. So that's good. So now we can go ahead and we will knock this down. Give me a second. We'll get some solder here. Yes. Yes. All right, so that was the easy one. So now let's move on to a more difficult one. So grab the next chunk. These should be, I believe, 0805. Yep. So this is 0805. I'll get this peeled loose, and then you guys can see it. So there's our resistor. Okay, now this one's cool. If you can see that, I don't know if you can see that. See that right there? That's a, see if I might be able to get closer. So if you can see this guy right here, if I can grab a hold of it. Oh, it went flying. That's another thing you have to be careful of. See this guy? So I can get him close. See how it has an arrow on it? See that? So that arrow is telling you the back of the arrow is the anode, the front of the arrow is the cathode. All right? So let's go ahead and let me zoom back out here. So what this needs to do is it needs to go that direction. So I'm going to flip it over kind of off camera here, if I can do that. I'm going to check the underside of it to see which way it needs to go. It looks like it needs to go just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and pin this guy down. So now check it real fast. The old meter. Yeah, so that's right. And then we just need that little resistor. Let's get him. Let's be cool and get all the numbers lined up. Make it look like we're fancy. Okay. There we go. Go ahead and hit it with a little solder. What's going to stink is as these are getting smaller, my solder is going to become massive because I don't have any 10,000ths solder. That's really, when you're doing 0402s and 0201s, you need the 10,000ths solder is what you need. You don't need this great big, see this is I think this is 15 thou solder that I'm using right now. Okay, so these are, oop, it's sticking to me. Why is it sticking to me? No, don't stick to me. Don't do, oh, I knew it. I knew it would fall right in that little hole. There we go. Why is it sticking to me? It's maddening to me. Get it off of there. There we go. All right. So now, I'm going to have to look at this one. So it looks like there's nothing on the back, but there is like a little blob. See that? I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me get it focused. So I'm going to guess that little blip of copper is probably the anode, is what I'm going to guess. So, being that true, I'm going to flip this thing over and use my little inspection eye loop because I can't see anything. I'm going to guess that this goes just like that. So let's give that a shot. This is where you can't drink any coffee. The stuff starts getting small, you start getting jittery, you get jittery hands. It's just, no. It doesn't work. Oh, crap. I just slid it off of where I was wanting it to go. Okay. That's really crooked. My gosh, that is really crooked. And by the way, I am doing this with my naked eyes. I am not using any type of deal. Yes, I am using a microscope so you guys can see. Oh my gosh, that's still horrible. I'm using a microscope so you guys can see, but I'm doing this with my bare eyeballs. And it is a living pain. Thank God I'm nearsighted. Because if I was farsighted, I'd be totally screwed. All right, let's bring our meter over and let's give this a shot. Did I get it right? Oh no, I think I got it wrong and swapped the probes. Ooh. Did I get a dead LED? Oh no, I hope I didn't get a dead LED. That'd be horrible. Maybe I cooked it. Uh-oh, it's not lighting up either way. You know, not to worry, I think I do have a spare 0603 LED, actually. Let's see what happens if I take it off. Does it look like it's damaged? Yeah, these other ones work. I may have a bad 0603 LED here, guys. Which, not to worry, I think I have another one. I'll have to go find it. But let's go ahead and put the resistor on. And I'll look for another 0603 LED. I'm pretty sure I have one. So let's go ahead and put this resistor on, shall we? So let's grab that guy. Sneak him over and on. There we go. Yeah, get over there, buddy. There we go. And we'll go ahead and grab some solder. And we will lock him down. Now, the thing you have to be careful when you're dealing with this little tiny stuff is your iron can be so hot that it will actually, the temperature, and these things are so tiny the package is so tiny that the heat will go right through the package to the other side, and you'll actually desolder the side that you've soldered. And it'll actually become a real mess. For this guy, my resistor is this. Oh my gosh, it's going to stick. My resistor is that. Let's see now if I remember right. My LED, which I'm not sure how to tell which side goes where. One has a little dip in it. I'm going to guess that's the anode. So I am going to spin this direction. There is the LED. So incredibly small, it's not even funny. Even the sticky from the tape, from the Scotch tape that was on it is like causing a problem with it. Is causing it to like stick to my tools and stick to the tabletop and things like that. Like it's just, these are just so incredibly small. All right, so here we go. 0402. Like I said, I've soldered these before. So 0402, I would rather have 10,000 solder, but we're gonna make do with this. All right, here we go. There we go. All right, my kids are yelling in the background. All right, so we got a couple of blobs. You know what? I'm scared. I'm gonna do the resistor first. And even get a hold of it. My gosh, this is so tiny. Oh my gosh. Holy crud, it's sticking. Okay, those tweezers aren't gonna do it. Let's get another set. It's good to have different forms of tweezers because you never know if you're gonna be able to get it in there. I'm probably never gonna get this straight. Give it a shot. Ugh. Oh my gosh, these are small. Holy crap. No, don't tombstone on me. Don't do that crap. Come on, baby. Come on. Be gentle with me. Come on now. Okay. Does that look good? Shoot, I can't even tell, man. I can't even tell. I'm looking over my shoulder at my computer screen. I don't even know, man. Let me use my little eye loop. If it gets in the way, I apologize. Yeah, sorta. Yeah, hey, I'd say that's good enough for the girls I go with. Let's hit the other side with a little dab. Let's see, let me clean off the end of my deal here. Well, my solder wouldn't be all bent up, would help. Get the other side. Ooh. And then a lot of times if you clean your solder tip, you can just kind of drag it and it'll kind of clean off that extra solder. I think I got it. I don't know. Can you guys even see that? I mean, trying to shoot. Maybe I got too close. Did I get too close? Here, let me get real close here. Focus. Focus. There. Ugh. Oh, what a horrible solder job. Oh well. As long as it works, right? As long as it works. All right, so now, all right, let's get Mr. LED going here. Mr. LED, where's he at? Right here. Mr. LED. Gosh, I hope I don't get him wrong. Oh, he needs to scoot. 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 Come on, scoot. Little guy. Oh my gosh, I'm everywhere. Okay, I think I got it. Let's check it and make sure I got it the right direction. Oh, please be the right direction. I hope I guessed correctly. No, I guessed the wrong direction. I think I guessed the wrong direction, guys. Or did I heat it too much? I might have heated it way too much. I might be just cooking these till they blow. Uh-oh. Because this did light up. It might be the fact that I'm just cooking them. You would think they give you spare LEDs if that was easy. That was like an easy thing to do, is to cook them. Or maybe, well, maybe I'm ESDing them. I am doing this on top of this board. So that's not good. I hope that's not the case. I hope I didn't ESD the little guy. That would be bad. That would be bad. Check him out. Oh no, I just lost it. Oh yeah, I think I lost it. Dang it. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. I bought 2 of these kits. I bought 2 of these kits because I knew that something stupid like this would happen. I knew I would do something dumb and ruin it. So I'm going to grab the other kit real fast. They should send more LEDs, because the LEDs, they send 2 resistors but only 1 LED. And so I would recommend more LEDs, especially if they're so sensitive, because it seems like they really, really are. They're very, very, very sensitive. Oh, the LED is coming out. Okay, I got another one. And it's sticking to me just like the other one did. Okay, here we go. That guy on there. Get on there. Sticking to that one. Okay. Let's see what the deal is. Keeps sticking. Oh my gosh, it's sticking to my finger. It's sticking to everything. I don't want to lose this again. So now, trying to get it to just even roll over is like a massive, massive challenge. It's just absolutely crazy. Okay. All right, I've kind of tested it off camera here. This is the direction it's supposed to go. I try not to keep the iron on it very long. I'm wondering if that's what might be killing these. I think you got on there, boys and girls. All right, let's hit the other end, and we'll look at this craptacular job that I'm doing here. It didn't tombstone, did it? Did it? Did it tombstone? No, it didn't tombstone. It's just hard to see with that clear. Oh man, I gotta retin the tip of my soldering iron here. I'm just gonna put this little blob on there, just like that. There you go, little guy. Okay. Maybe. I'm gonna look at it with my eye loop. Where's the attempt to look at it with my eye loop? This thing is fairly good size here. Why, I don't know. Yeah. I think it tombstoned on me. I think it really did. I could probably hit it with a hot air gun. Probably get it to go down, but, you know, I don't know. All right, the mother of all. 0201. Oh, my Lord. Guys, I don't even know how I'll be able to see this. Oh, my goodness. I'm using my bare eyeballs. And I'm not kidding you, I can barely see this. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if my tweezers are going to even be able to pick this up. Just getting a hold of it is a miracle. This is the resistor. My gosh, this is incredible. I don't know how this is going to go. I have no idea if the end of my soldering iron will even be, it's going to be massive. I have no idea. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cheat a little bit. Well, this isn't cheating. This is just good soldering. I'm going to put some flux on this is what I'm going to do. Boop, boop. We're going to put some flux on that. Flux helps. It really does. Let's see, now I'm going to tin the end of my soldering iron. And we will begin. Here we go. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. There we go. I think I've got some solder on there. Oh, here we go. Okay, guys, I am literally doing this with my eyes. I don't even think it's sticking. I don't even think it's sticking. Went on its side. No, don't go on your side. Don't do that. Oh, it flipped over. Come on. Oh, no. Well, that's the reason they give you two. I just lost that little puppy. I'll get the other one. All right. All right, little guy. You know. You know. Get a little dab more solder. Okay, all right, little guy. You know what you gotta do. You know what you gotta do. You gotta stick to that. Stick to that. Oh my dear gosh. He turned sideways too. Why do they turn sideways? That's not fair. Oh my dear Lord. This is so incredibly difficult. Alright. I'm trying to get my tweezers down where they're like perfect, where I can pick this stuff up with them. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't even know where it went. Oh, it's on the end of my tweezer. I have to clean these tweezers because this is just crazy. Okay. Give me just a second. I'm going to clean my tweezers. Get whatever gunk is on them, hopefully off of them. All right. Clean those up. There we go. All right. Oh, here we go. This is where having a Metcal iron is literally crucial. I'm having this much trouble with the resistor. I can only imagine what the LED is going to be like. Oh my gosh, it's stuck down. It's stuck down. It at least stuck. Well, that's going to be the really, really hard part. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I don't think I really got that other side soldered, but you know what? I'm going to try to solder it. I have a challenge. This is the SMD challenge, is it not? Let's see. Wait, where'd my blob of solder go? I must have dropped it. Dang it. My blob of solder. I need my blob of solder. Blob of solder. I'm just gonna tappy it. Tappy. Oh, I dropped a giant blob of solder on something. Yep, there we go. Get off. Did that do anything? I don't know. It may or may not work. I have no clue. All right, so let's back up. I don't think this is going to go well at all. I think this is not going to go well at all. I mean, like, at all. All right. I got some shutter on now. Oh my gosh. That's so small. That's the smallest thing I've ever seen. I've ever had to work with. My goodness. I think I've done, the smallest I've soldered by hand is an 0204. I have never done an 0201. I can't even get it out of its plastic package. How does a picker place machine even do this? Like, seriously. How do you design a machine to put something down that you can't even see? The pads aren't even on the sides. They're literally directly underneath it. Oh my goodness. I don't even know how. Well, we're going to try it, guys. If I flip this one off into oblivion, then so be it. We can at least say we tried. Except I think I just did it. Oh, I wanted to at least try it. Oh, here it is. It is so tiny that it literally blends in with the rest of everything else. I mean, I can't even tell. Is it upside down? I can't even tell. I cannot even tell if it's upside down. Like, I don't even know. It looks like it could be. Okay, all right. You know what, guys? I'm going to throw in the towel right there. I'm going to consider that that's the smallest I can do. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the 0201. I'm having technical difficulty with it. But what I can do is I can solder on the capacitor that's over on the side. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to power this thing up, and we'll see what it looks like and see what the carnage is. All right. So I will be back with it powered up, and we can at least look at the carnage. All right. All right. Well, guys, here is the final. I got the, while I was at it, I found another 0603 and got it installed on there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I got the 0603 on there. So the only one I didn't get on there because it was hard as frick was the 0402. So I'm going to go ahead and power it up. Let's see, make sure I get it right. Now let's see, hold on, let's turn some light off here. Ha ha! They work. They work. Well, it's pretty good. I got 4 of the 5. I got the 1206, I got the 0603, the 0805, and the 0402. So I can still do the 0402. I can still do that. So I can still lay claim that I can do 0402. I just can't do 0201. At least not with my naked eyes. I bet you having the right soldering iron, having the right solder, the right size solder, I probably maybe could get it. But I would probably have to have a microscope. There's no way I could get it with my naked eyes. There's no way. So anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that. This was a lot of fun for me to go ahead and do. I want to thank the friends over there at Makerbox, or Maker's Box, I'm sorry. I want to thank them over there for making this fun little challenging board. I think this is a fantastic thing. They even give you a little loop so you can make a keychain out of it, or a necklace or something. So I think that's pretty cool to show off your surface mount talents. Obviously, you guys probably are more talented than I, so I would love to see you guys' videos, or maybe some pictures. If you guys would, tweet me, I'm at misperryee. If you would tweet me some pictures or show me some stuff of what you've done, you can find me on Google+, misperry at Google+, and you can also find misperry on Facebook. So check it out. I'd love to see what you guys come up with one of these. I'll put the link down in the description of where you can pick up one of your SMD challenge kits. But I don't know, it just looked like a lot of fun, and it was very interesting to put together and try my skill at, see how good I can get. And apparently my skill is not that great, because I couldn't get the 0201 on, but I think I did pretty well. I did pretty well. The 0402, I think I did pretty well. So anyway, all right, guys, thanks a lot. Take care, keep coding, keep building, all that jazz. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share if you like these videos, and helps the channel out, as well as take and check me out on all the different socials. And guys, with that ought to do it. We'll see you next time.